Going on to the next one. What do we got now? What's this? What was your favorite scene that you did in Slayers? That's a tough one. I don't know. There's a lot of funny scenes in Slayers. Probably my favorite stuff was the outtakes. It's very easy to make Lisa Ortiz blush if you leave dirty outtakes, and I left a lot of dirty outtakes for Lisa, so that was always fun. So I would hear the stories afterwards about how Lisa reacted to my outtakes. So that was probably my favorite stuff. I did like the one where we were all dressed up in costume and Zell's asleep, and I had to improvise some line as Lena's trying to wake him up, and he's like, "Come here, cutie," and that sort of stuff is fun. And anything with Gowry, like, "Oh, Zell, don't get out." Zell's like, "I'm already out. I'm done. Thank you, Gary. Bye-bye." So those are fun scenes. Moving right along. Let's see what we got here. For auditions, are they open, invite only, or a mixture of both? Depends on the show. Auditions are handled many different ways. Usually, the big production auditions are done through agents. That's sort of what an agent helps you with. And an agent gets breakdowns from the producers, and then they split up those auditions among their clients to whoever they think is appropriate, and then you audition through your agent. That's the majority of my auditions are through my agent, but it is possible to find auditions through other routes. I know that they used to have auditions in Backstage. Now I think they're doing stuff online where they have auditions. You can try to look stuff up like that, but honestly, most of the stuff I do now is through my agent. That's usually how they go. It's not quite like theater. In theater, equity houses in theater are required to have a certain amount of open auditions. So while they may audition certain actors they want, they're required to have like chorus cattle calls and things like that. The film industry doesn't work that way. They don't work like equity. So they're only going to call in who they would like to call in. So usually it's through agents that I get most of my auditions. And they're certainly not open. You have to be invited. There we go. Let's see if I can find another question. Are there any more calls? No. All right, so let me work on the questions then. Let me see if I can tear through those. Let's do this one. Do you know any dances or dance styles, courtesy of my boyfriend? Yes, I'm actually trained in dance. In high school, I took ballet and modern instead of gym because I didn't have to get in that stinky pool. So I took ballet and modern all through high school. And then when I got into college, I took African dance. I danced with Chuck Davis in the African American Dance Ensemble. And I did a lot of other fun stuff. I did a lot of Suzuki actor training. I've trained in Kung Fu for many years, although I've sort of let that slide recently. I'm not doing as much Kung Fu anymore. And I do a lot of swing dancing. And I grew up in Chicago doing hip hop, so a lot of hip hop dancing for me. So yeah, I've sort of been around the circle. Hang on just a second. There's a cat in my library here, and I think he wants to get out because I had the door closed. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna let my cat out. Hang on just a second. Come here, cat. You want out? Come on. Come on. There you go. He was so good. He was sitting there, being all quiet, licking himself. And then I think he probably had to go to the bathroom. Gotta let the cat out, go to the bathroom. All right, let's go to the next question. This one. Is there any news on Hellsing 5 or 6? Not from me. Again, as the actor, I'm the last one to know. I haven't heard a thing about them. Hopefully we're still doing them. From what I understand, there's not a whole lot of Alucard in 5 and 6, but I still would like to do it so we could see it. I'd like to see it. So hopefully something. Moving on. Is it true that you sang Koichi's intro song in Digimon Frontier? No, I didn't sing anything. Intro song? Koichi had an intro song? I remember that there was a rock and roll song that was played during the flashback sequence when he's chasing Koji through the subway. And it's sort of like a rock and roll thing, but I didn't do that. I didn't record that. They didn't ask me to record that. So I don't remember recording any singing for Koichi for Digimon. So, moving right along. How do you deal with screaming fangirls? I put my fingers in my ears. I usually ask them not to hurt me, to be gentle. Um, eh, yeah, that's. How do you deal with screaming fangirls? I don't know. It's sort of crazy. I usually say, calm down. Don't like bum rush the stage. Take me out. Worry for my well-being. Let's see what this question is. Are there any shows that you have enjoyed lately, either anime or live action? Yes, just saw Where the Wild Things Are. Thought it was fantastic. Loved it. I thought it was really cool and raw and rough and dangerous and great. I liked Where the Wild Things Are. I also like Ouran High School Host Club. That's one of my favorite anime shows recently. What else? What else? I've been having a whole going through and watching my old Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes TV series episodes, which I love. The old Granada TV series from England, from ITV. Sherlock Holmes is awesome. They wanted to see the cat. Sorry, there was no way for me to get the camera to turn around. I guess I could go grab the cat and pick him up and put him in front of the camera. If he's out there, you can grab him and maybe I'll bring him and show cat to the people. So yeah, those are the live action shows and anime shows I've liked recently. Ooh, I think I have a call. Hello, is this Deborah Crane calling? Deborah, are you there?
Here, come here, baby. Wait, want to say hi to my teacher? So this is my little niece who I spent the last 9 hours babysitting. And of course she's Disney addicted. But I would like to know what of anime or manga or just other kinds of art would you like to see the next generation embracing? Alright, you can go.
I like me my princess because I'm pretending Sammy's my
And now she's just
Sammy's my little castle baby. Mommy's a queen and Daddy's a prince, and maybe you can be a royal auntie.
What did she say?
Can you tell Crispin what you just said about being a princess, babe? Are you a princess?
I'm a princess.
She's a princess. So can you see where she is? So what would you recommend? Obviously she's a little young for some of your stuff yet, but what would you recommend for me to start showing her? And my nephew, who is also just wandered into the room, for me to start showing them when they get a little bit older. What anime, manga, other arts would you like to see the younger generation embracing?
I'm a princess.
I am not about to tell the younger generation they should embrace anything. I think they should embrace what they like. I think if I had a child that young and I wanted to show them anime, I'd probably show them. I'd probably show them Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, because that's a great film. Miyazaki has a very early film called Panda Go Panda, which is actually quite adorable and hilarious. It's got this infectious song, Panda Go Panda Go Panda, Panda Go Panda Go Panda. So yeah, Panda Go Panda is fantastic and very surreal. I think they should follow what they're interested in. I'm not about to tell them what they should be interested in. They're going to be interested in what they want to be interested in. If someone had told me that I needed to be really interested in certain cartoons, I would have laughed them out of the room. I liked my Robotech, damn it, and I didn't want to hear anything about it. So I think they should watch whatever they like to watch. But if I had to try to find stuff that was age appropriate for them, I would probably always lean towards Miyazaki.
Hi.
My God, so many people on camera at once.
Thank you, Crispin.
She's the princess. So, does that answer your question? You're welcome. Take care.